Hello everyone, welcome back to Cosolix. I'm your host cosolix, and today I'm teaching you how to play Katars in Brawlhalla for 2024. If you don't know me, I'm a Brawlhalla pro. I play Lance, however, Katars are my second best weapon, and I promise I'm going to make Katars super easy for you to play and become Valhallan just like me and the other pros around me. If you enjoy this type of stuff, hit that like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know if this video helped, and if it did or didn't, tell me why or why not. I'd love to hear it. Let's get right into this video. First thing, if you want to get better at Katars, you're going to want to subscribe to this channel because this channel is made to help you improve at Brawlhalla. We have tons of tips and it's just a library of information to help you improve. So subscribe for more. Now let's get into the actual Katars guide. So with Katars, we're going to be going over the moveset. We're going to be going over the basic combos and strings you need to know. Spoiler alert, there aren't that many. We're going to be making a separate video on the actual, every single combo you need to know. But you really, you don't need to know the combos necessarily. There's a couple that are just very true and very consistent that we'll be talking about, but we're not going to go too much in depth. It's more about the neutral, the gameplay aspect. How do you win every single match with Katars? We're going to be answering that question here in this video. To answer that, let's start with the moveset. So Katars in general are a very stacked weapon, right? I'll talk about all of these attacks very, very soon. But the one thing, the theme, the hitboxes are right next to the stacked hurt box. So you can kind of see right next to, you got my green, I guess my muddy yellow circle, and then you got the hitboxes, which is the green circle here, or yellow or purple, and everything is right next to me, stacked. So that tells me I want to position myself close to stacked or stacked to my opponent. So sometimes you don't want to get necessarily too close, but the goal with Katars is to get in. So we want to get in a smart and safe way. And we'll be talking about that towards the end, more the neutral of Katars, but just knowing that everything's stacked. Now let's talk about the moves. So Sidelight is your grounded true combo tool. Sidelight goes into neutral light and it goes into a dash downlight very consistently. Both of them are true, even though I'm not hitting that. There we go. They're just a little bit tight. I kind of recommend the end light if you can go for the end light, and then the down light as you get further in health. This is because end light sets up really nicely into down light, which is really cool. However, as you can see there, it gets more inconsistent. You can dash the end light, which is nice, but down light is also really good setup position tool. So there's not a big preference on whichever you go for. It's kind of just up to you, but you can see the end light gets kind of harder to hit later on in health. So in white, I'd recommend going for side light, end light, and then later on, I would go for the side light, down light when you just want something a little bit more consistent. So those are just the combos. Those are literally the only combos you need to know. We'll be talking about the strings very soon. But let's talk about the other moves. So downlight is an anti-air grounded that also picks up stacked, as you can see there. It hits a pretty high up actually vertically. This is just a great tool if people are above you. The actual kind of zone of Katars, you got end light for stacked, side light is horizontal away, down light is diagonal. There's not much of a dead zone, so I'm just going to draw this out for you guys right here. So neutral light covers around here, side light covers to around here, and the down light covers to around here. So there's really, and you could probably dash end light to cover this, so you can kind of see how truly good Katars are stacked. Anything in the circle is on you. It's very difficult to miss input and lose neutral. So you want to be in the position of this circle. Shout out the Neutral X Flower. He's also a GOAT on this channel. You want to position yourself in these kind of areas. But you can see Katars kind of struggle horizontally away. They can't really touch where this Ada is right now. The Ada can react to mostly anything. Maybe you can dash side light, so maybe a little bit further away. But other weapons like Lance will be able to reach that and make it pretty unreactable with a dash end light on Lance, or Axe dash side light has a lot of range. So that's something to note. Other weapons might have more range than you, but you have more answers if you can avoid that stacked. So we'll be talking about that in the neutral aspect. Now let's talk about the aerial kit. The neutral air is, again, this is a stacked tool, covers in a 360 degree all direction, and it covers stacked, as you can see there. It's on top of my hurt box, so if I'm just kind of on top of someone, my nair is going to hit. Then you have recovery, which is that diagonal answer vertically. And then you have downer, which is another diagonal below. Katars are very good on these diagonal planes, but it's not so good horizontally. You only have Sair, and Sair is a good option. You're kind of like slapping your opponent, but it doesn't have a lot of range horizontally away, as you can kind of see here. So in this kind of position, you don't have an answer in Katars. Maybe you can like you know, dash jump there or something like that, but you know, yeah, you have to really commit to that, and it's quite far away. You don't have a lot of priority. You don't have a blaster Sair, so just really keep that in mind. You want to be stacked, and you want to be avoiding your opponent and then answering from a stacked position. So because of that, empty hopping is going to be a really useful movement option for all of you guys. And I'm going to play a match very shortly, just showing you how to empty hop and then using that to get in. But it's a lot of going like this and whatnot to just avoid your opponent. This puts you in a really good position so you can dodge attacks, and then you can get stacked and punish them. Like, let's say you avoid something, dodge, and then you nair. And we're again, I'll show you the actual gameplay very shortly. In terms of strings that you need to know, Katars are a very string heavy weapon, so if you can kind of connect it, then it's kind of a string. So like down light nair, or like down light recovery, and down light recovery is quite confirmed if you take a dodge. Same with like end light recovery, even though I didn't hit it there. I'm pretty sure you can get that way less than 6 frames. Yeah, there's 4 frames right there. I think it's unjumpable. Don't quote me on that. There's been balance patches where it has been and hasn't been for a very long time now. But if you take a dodge, going for end light recovery or down light recovery are your kill options. So kind of really focus on your opponent's dodge. Try and take it by playing for both reads and reactions. If you're not so familiar with those, we have a 2023 guide on how to go for reads, reactions, and guesses. So I'd really recommend watching that. But really, you just hit like a down light, see what they do. Let's say they dodge downwards. We'll just set it to random. Dodge downwards, and you see I go for the recovery right after. So just playing for these kind of reactions, even though I missed it there, and then caught that, you touch grounded, missed that there. Really just kind of practice reacting to what your opponent's going to do. Katars put you in a really good spot to have answers to every reaction as long as you're near stacked. So be ready. In terms of people countering Katars are very stacked, so watch out for gravity cancels, but if you can wait them out, then you can kind of hit them with long strings. So let me show you this one really long string. I'm gonna call it the surfboard string. Basically it's side light, down light, and then after the down light you jump reverse down air. So side light, down light, jump reverse there. And this sets you up because then you can side light, down light, jump reverse there, side light, down light, jump reverse there. You can see this is actually fairly tight. So if you catch a dodge, this is a good little loop that you can go for, and you can even continue it like that. Just little variations on how you want to keep it going. So once again, side light, down light there, side light, down light there. I messed and put it. Here, let's do it again. Side light, down light there, 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 side light, down light, and then, yeah. So you can practice that. That's a nice little string. That why not? You should learn how to input. It's really quite useful. But really, again, take dodges and then go for that kind of stuff. And then before you take the dodges, go for reactions. You can go for reads, but reactions on Katars are just so crazy crucial. So let me show you some basic gameplay now that you know the combos, you know the tools that you have. We're not going to be playing ranked. Let's play an experimental game. Okay, I don't know who this person is, but given my elo, it's at least diamond. Also, I'm not Brawlhalla yet because I haven't played enough games in ranked. Okay, let's win this. Grab some Katars. And just once again, just kind of show you, we don't want a bow. This isn't a bow guide. Go check out our bow guide from Flower the Goat. But once again, we're kind of empty hopping. Let him miss, you know. We want to be like stacked almost. That was bad. And you can see I position myself pretty near him. Get that stack. I went for reaction there. Went for reaction even though I missed it. What's he gonna do? Oh, I went for a downlight reaction. Got a little nair punish. Hit that true combo. He dodged up. Hit that Sair. No dodge. I didn't finish it. Well, I don't know what this guy's going for. He's got no dodge. True combo. Meant to go for recovery there. I don't know what he's going for. I guess the down sig was a bait. No dodge. And that's not me playing particularly well at all. I went to dodge that. Screw gadgets. Got that nair punish. It's a lot of... Oh, I want the nair there. So we really want to avoid our opponent near them, because that's going to give us these good punish options. I probably should be going for side light D lights there. Or side light N lights, I mean. Hit that nair. Okay. Want the nair. Okay, cool. Cool. I may not lose this. You guys will see what I do to win. Wait for the dodge. Oh, into the wall. Hate this map so much. Okay. He had no dodge. So it's really thinking about those dodges a lot. If they got no dodge, you go for them. This guy's just sig spamming, so we're just gonna punish it. I didn't think that would hit, to be honest. Not down sig. I'm like reacting to it, but what are you doing? Love this map. Hi. Just that was me having to avoid his stupid sig spamming. Let's go one more game. Okay. Against a lance and a spear user. You don't want this weapon. Thanks for weapon starving me and experimental. Dude's still weapon starving me. What are you gonna do? Also, if they don't dodge, that means you can just keep going. That's more of a like no dodge read. Should have enlighted there. We start dodging down. Cool, thanks, Brawlhalla. Cool. Okay. You see me going for a reaction there. I saw that dodge, and then I reacted to it. I should be going for more end lights. Don't know what this guy's doing. Okay, my end light did not hit there for some reason. That's why you should be going for down lights later on. Should have known. This guy is just mashing a lot. That was really dumb. He's dead, okay. Got them missing. And that's just playing for like a reaction in there. You just want to get stacked. A little bit of sweating, but not too much. We'll go against this guy one more time. The biggest thing is avoiding your opponent's first attack, and then you just kind of punish them with Katars and go for reactions. It's a little hard to go in first when your opponent is more ranged than you. You can go in first, but depends on the positioning. You have to have really good movement because you gotta like trick up, make it so they can't hit you. If you have really, really good movement and you're just like moving, schmoving, and you can get in stack, you can attack first. This guy's dodging down a lot. This game's not even close right now. Like warm-up games. Now you can kind of just see a bit of a difference. He's going for a lot of like stacked. So I definitely could be reacting to them. Like there, I got that reaction. He's dead. He just got really scared of me. And yeah, he just a lot of vertical dodges, and you kind of know he wants to be stacked because Orion Spear down Sig. The weapon throwing Katars is really small, so it's I don't really recommend using it. You can, and you can get good with it, but it's just gonna be hard for you guys compared to other weapons. Peace. He was going for a lot of wake ups. He wasn't necessarily dodging strings, so I go for a nair down Sig. Guys, I hope this video helped. Like, subscribe, let me know down below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and subscribe to cosolix to improve at Brawlhalla. I'll see you guys all later. Take care.